Patrick, how you doing? Okay, once again, I want to commend you for taking this in a different direction and going the documentary route. I think that's just really an interesting choice, and it took some guts. So I applaud you for that. Thank you very much. Um, I see that, okay, declutter in parentheses, you've learned a new term, outstanding, and good job using it. Good job. Okay. Describing your intent, everything's looking good here, so let's jump right over to the piece. I got to tell you, Patrick, this is highly, highly successful. This is a darn good piece. It is. I just have one technical recommendation. Image credits look great. Nice job. This is a good piece. It really is. Okay, I'm going to zoom in right here, and I want to show you something. So we've got, this technically should be a hung quote, okay? That's called hanging quotes, okay? And it's really easy to do. All you have, basically what you're doing is this, to preserve this left margin right here. Okay, so you've got this beautiful left margin set up, right? But this quote mark right here kind of creates this indent right here, and it creates some kind of ambiguous and ugly negative space. So what we do to rectify a situation like that is this. You can do one of two things. You can either center this, or you can come over here and do what's called a hanging quote. And if you just go out to the web and do an image search on a hanging quote in whatever you use to assemble this piece. So hanging quote, wait a second, in Photoshop, it'll tell you how to do this. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to pull this out here so that you maintain this left margin. So this A will be in alignment with the A in a documentary, with the V and the E and with the C. And then the quote will be out in the margin there. Okay, so you're going to preserve that beautiful left margin. Again, I think another option would be to center this, and then a documentary exploring and a revolutionary coffee experience, and then put that in italic if you're going to center it. I think if you hang the quote, you don't have to italicize it, but if you center it, and this might even be a more interesting approach, is to center a revolutionary design, coffee experience and put that in an oblique typeface or an italic typeface. Okay, other than that, this is a home run. It's really, really a good piece, and I would be very proud of it. I think you've done an outstanding job establishing narrative, and also in your technical approach and your technical proficiency is showing good stuff. One other little design tip I'm seeing right here I want to share with you, and to do that I'm going to pull out my straight edge, and I'm going to use this as a straight edge, okay? And right now I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit, and I want to show you a little trick. Okay, so in design, everything should align with something, right? So let's take a look at this. I'm going to use this as a straight edge. This little crease in the bottom of the bag, you see how it's a little bit below the baseline for a coffee experience? If you pull that up a little bit and align it right there, the harmony will snap it right together. It's really going to be cool. Try it, and I think you'll like what I mean. Or you'll like the result. So you have two options in that regard. So you can either do one of two or a combination of both. Is either move this up to the bottom of the bag is in the alignment with the baseline of the coffee experience, or move this down, or a combination of both, depending. See how you like the negative space that you create in doing so. All right, great job. Can't wait to see the final on this one. Really good work, Patrick. Thank you so much for sharing.